Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marian and welcome to another Shop My Stash for the month of March 2023. In this video, as like always, I am shopping through my makeup collection to see what I have, pull out some things, you know, use them, show them some love. And to me, it's like a treasure hunt. I get to go through things and find, you know, jewels, hidden treasures that I either ignored, forgot about, or never touched. So if you would like to see how I accomplish this look, please stay tuned. But before I get into this video, don't forget to subscribe. Yes, I'm gonna say it over and over again, especially if you're returning and you haven't subscribed. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so doing March's Shop My Stash, did brows, primed already, and primed my eyes. I'm basically using these two primers because I want to go ahead and get rid of them. As you can see, this is very dirty, and then I only have so much left, and it's not a lot in here. So it defeats the purpose of me trying to use a whole nother primer when I have some that I need to use. I'm gonna use up the Benefits Precisely My Brow Pencil. I have quite a ways to go, so there's no need for me to bring out another one. And I want to try something different than this one and the Maybelline one. I've tried Juvia's Place, the lip bar. I like those, but I kind of want to try another brand. I've used ABH's Brow Wiz and the other brow pencil. So leave a comment down below and recommend a brand for me to check out. I'm thinking about trying the Refi brand, their brow, because I see people talk about it. You know, just something different, something refreshing. In regards to eyeshadow, I am going to mention eyeshadow in this particular video because I don't really show eyeshadow on Shop My Stash, but I haven't used these, and this is the Artistry Palette 3502 and then 35D. So now I'm not really sure what I want to use today. So this is what the Desert Bouquet looks like. Very spring-like colors. And then the 3502 is very warm. So definitely great for like date nights and stuff like that. But most of the colors you've seen me use in other videos anyway. So I'm thinking step out of my comfort zone today and use this one. And I prime my eyes with Juvia's Place eyeshadow base, and that is in shade 2. So we're just gonna go right into it. I don't have a game plan as usual, so I'm going to kind of like just pick something.
We be going through the same old things every time. When I stop communicating, you hitting my line, asking about my whereabouts and if you still on mine. But I don't want to hear your questions, you just waste my time. Like, where you at, how you been, are you solo or with him? Can we just chill for a minute? We don't need to do nothing, but when you around I can't seem to get you off me. Don't care about my mind, baby, you just want my body. And I don't got time to fuck with players such as corny. I need someone real who gon' let me go support me. Yeah, you know that I only roll with real ones, not the type to front or make me feel.
Okay, finally I did something. This palette here, especially this shimmer shade, Plant Mom, needed a lot of help. I don't know if it's just that particular shade, if the palette has it's like dried out, because I bought it brand new, I just never used it. But just for this simple look, I'm still going to use it, play with it, make a decision. It's very powdery. You can see all the kickback on my face. The shimmer was. And the mattes, it has some kickback too, but not like that shimmer shade. I don't know what was up with that. I just wiped off my primer, so I need to add a little bit more. Let's get this show on the road. I'm drinking a Mott's fruit juice. This is from my grandson's. I bought for him. But sharing is caring. Okay, for foundation, I'm gonna use the rest of the Cover FX Power Play foundation. This is an N70. And I really wish Cover FX was still in Ulta and Sephora, but you have to order online, which is not a problem, but I just like to go inside the store most of the time to purchase complexion products. This is a little bit dark, but I'm okay. This is definitely like my summer shade, but it kind of matches my neck versus my chest. And most of the time I'm wearing something that's covering my chest anyway, so I can make it work. And let me just spray my face. This is the Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. See what it do. I definitely did not squeeze out enough foundation. I don't know what I'm tripping on. Do you guys still use Cover FX? Have anything from them? I mean, this foundation is good, and the other one, like the luminous one, I have a fresh bottle of that that's in my stash that has not been opened because Ulta was having a sale, so I took advantage. It was on the clearance. If they would have had more, I definitely would have bought more. So moving on to concealer, I really like the Stay Naked Quickie concealer. This is very, very heavy, and I have 60 and in. Very thick. Just a little, since this is dark. I don't want a lot right here. Look too crazy. You know what I'm saying? And for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with Charlotte Tilbury. I'm gonna use the cream and the powder. And I have this in 310. I'll spray my face again so it can be easy for me to blend out. Now there are several foundations I want to try out. KVD, Good Apple, liquid foundation. Then Laura Mercier is coming out with a foundation. I want to try that one. Which one do you want to try? Let me know. Which one do you think I should, do a review on first? I might just get samples of both, and then whichever one I like the best, then purchase the full bottle. Being very conscious of my spending for 2023. Typically I would use a brush, but today I'm just going sponge crazy. And it's just a little bit more convenient to just control where I'm putting the bronzer, because I can get a little out of hand with it. So before setting my under eye, I'm going to add the powder bronzer, and this is in 310 as well. So this is kind of powdery as well, so gotta be a little careful. I'm gonna do my nose, even though I'm going to set it. And typically I use the Fenty bronzer to contour my nose, but this product's for me to pull out. And I feel like this is doing a very good job. I saw somebody was giving a tip saying to use the all over face powder that you use to contour your nose. I might try that out one day, but not today. So for setting my under eye, Laura Mercier, but in translucent honey. I like the regular translucent one, but we're gonna do honey this month. And I am really loving these little puffs. Very convenient. And I like to stamp it into my skin and airbrush. Now, I know Laura Mercier powder isn't for everyone because it can be a little drying, but if I'm not mistaken, she has a talc-free one, which I want to try out as well, in all of the shades. The translucent, honey, and in deep. So, for those who cannot use the regular, she got something for you. So, my bronzer kind of disappeared a little. Just bring that back. Now to set my face, the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder No Powder. You can't get it in Sephora anymore, but I was told that you can get this from directly from Dior's website. I don't know why it's not in Sephora anymore. That sucks. I really like this one. I really like the Bobbi Brown one as well. But of course, if you ever need an affordable option, NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop is a good one. And the Sephora Micro Smooth powder is definitely highly recommended. A lot of people use that one. And I normally don't use as much powder, but I feel like today I need it. Now, moving on to blush. In regards to blush, One Size Beauty, this is Freaky Peach. Time for me to pull this one out, and I'm not going to use the cream one because I already have all these powders on, but I'm going to use the middle shade. I could use this as a highlight, but I have something else that I want to use. Something else. So, blush. Where's the blush brush? Sephora's Holiday Brush. And it fits perfectly. This is very pigmented. And actually, it really don't go with the eye look, but who cares? So I put the blush on, did everything. And that's what I'm gonna do before putting on highlight. I'm gonna set my face one last time. Still using the Milk Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. Sorry, took me a second. So for highlight, going to use the Rare Beauty Highlighter and Mesmerize. This is very stunning, very beautiful. I see why people were hyping up these highlighters. And it doesn't take much. You see? It doesn't take much at all. This one definitely doesn't go with the eye look either, but it goes with the blush because you can see the shade of it is definitely more like pinkish rose goldish. So for eyeliner for this month, I typically don't show an eyeliner, but I really need to use this one up. This is the Huda Beauty Life Liner, very Vante Extreme Black, and it's the pencil liner. And then this is the liquid liner. The liquid liner is very thick, and it has like the little brush. It's not a pen. It is, I think this is waterproof because it is hard to get off, but it doesn't smear. When you're laughing and tears come, this right here does not budge whatsoever. I'm not really a big fan of the pencil portion of this one, but I really wish she had this by itself. Maybe I should check if she do, because I really like this one. So I'm gonna do my eyeliner real quick and then come back. So in regards to mascara, I am going back to the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. Use this up too, and then I'm gonna find a new one to try out. I think someone recommended the Maybelline one, so I'm definitely going to Ulta to look for that one, because this one here, I like the wand, but a lot doesn't come off. And I also feel like it does nothing for my lashes. Isn't there a new formula for this? Oh well, whatevs. For my lower lash line, I guess I can use the pencil. Let me warm it up a little. See if that'll help.
We be going through the same old.
It really doesn't, but I'm gonna smudge it out. And I'm gonna go back into the palette and like add some of the shades down below just to kind of make my under eye look decent. So last thing to put on is lashes, and I'm gonna go through different lashes. So for video purposes, today I'm going to put on NYC from Lily Lash, and then for a lip, just do a simple nude lip. I'm using Vibes from Morphe. These lip pencils are very affordable. I think they're $6, and they're so long. They last a very long time. You see how well they blend? So creamy. For my lip, I'm going to do Fenty cream, and this is in Fenty Glow. Let me pop on these lashes real quick. Okay, I am back. I think I want to add a little, I'm dropping stuff. I think I want to add some highlight or something in my inner corner. Something. I just feel like my look is a little incomplete without it. And I have so much stuff on this little table. But let me look in this palette first. See what I can do. So, I don't know. Maybe I could put some of the yellow in my inner corner. I hope that looks good, because it's too late now. I really wish it was a little bit more like pigmented. It's like a vibrant yellow in the pan, but when I put it on my eyes, it kind of dissipates. So that's why I'm keep adding more and more, but I'm just leave it as is. I tried. That's all I can do is try. So this is the final look for the month of March. Shop My Stash. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, please leave a recommendation down below for brow products. I only like the pencil. I don't do the pomades. So what company should I try in regards to brow products? And then also mascara. I'm gonna try the Maybelline one, but leave a recommendation on mascaras down below. If you are going to be trying out the Laura Mercier foundation or the KVD foundation, or it's possibly by the time this video goes up, I'll probably have both to try out. Who knows? Definitely see. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Yeah.